Yo, welcome back to more Mansa. It is your boy Mansa, man. We bike again with another reaction video, guys. Look, man, we got the toxic South African YouTuber and influencer culture. Man, this video popped up on my Explore page. A lot of videos like this has been popping up on my Explore page. So, I just been wanting to check them out with you guys, give my feedback or whatever the case may be. But let's go ahead and check this one out, man. If you guys are new here, go ahead and smash that sub and like the video. Comment down below other vids I should check out on the channel, guys. Let's go ahead and get right into this one, man. The toxic South African YouTuber
When you
and
spend more
influencer
time in your
culture.
mind than you do in
I can't hear.
reality as a means to escape the harsh reality you face in the real world, your eyes start to see things differently. We as South Africans are a fascinating branch of the human species. Sell us a dream for long enough and we just might end up buying it. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, illusions, all a bunch of well-orchestrated illusions.
Bro, I like this movie. I like this movie. The crazy thing, they was acting like they was gonna rob a bank, but they actually robbed some. I gotta watch it again, bro. It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
You're not
I'm
a
actually gonna
famous
watch that
musician,
tonight, actually.
you're not a famous YouTuber, you're not living as a millionaire, and you're not living that dream life. You have to wake up every day tired and fatigued, but still
Bro,
you
tell
have
me
to
about
go to
it.
school, you have to go to that job, that manager you despise. Your phone is your escape. Social media is your escape from this cruel reality. Your brain finds joy and adrenaline in seeing someone else living the life you always dreamt.
Your boy bought a mansion, baby.
Bro, I wish, dog. Meaning of illusion. Illusion.
An illusion is a distortion of the senses which can reveal how the mind normally organizes and interprets sensory stimulation. Although illusions distort the human perception of reality, they are generally shared by most people. Illusions may occur with any of the human senses, but visual illusions are the best known and understood illusions. The emphasis on visual illusions occurs because vision often dominates the other senses. Have you recently noticed videos of some extremely smart South African YouTubers like Ghost Klubi publishing videos like this, for example, my new car, or bought a car for my girlfriend? He does not state whether he used only YouTube earnings to make this purchase, because he didn't even need to. He painted an illusion that being an African YouTuber averaging over 100,000 views means you can afford to buy that car. Your mind had already been programmed to equate fame or publicity to riches, but that's not even close to the truth. Actually, it's far from the truth. This is for you as the youth to realize we all have to grind and be creative. Ad revenue sharing on YouTube does not work the way most of you seem to believe. He clearly cannot afford that car from his channel's ad revenue alone, emphasis on alone. Based on Google Matrix for payments, factor in the region, his niche, the age and gender of the audience that is normally watching his content, then you'll start to realize you are seeing a perfectly orchestrated illusion meant to gather as many views as possible. To begin with, advertisers first look at the niche and the main region majority of your viewers are based. Here in Africa, unless you are in the finance and business niche, advertisers will not pay the kind of money they pay for placement on videos from European and American-based creators. People who watch those business and finance videos are most likely to click on an ad than those who watch the vlogs that you guys love to make these days. Just take a look at the money people like Graham Stephan make on YouTube because he's in the business and finance niche. Having an audience from majority of European nations or the United States make you a lot more appealing to the advertisers. The gap is so huge compared to having a South African-based audience or an African-based audience in general. The key reason for this is because the development rate of nations across the world varies and we are still a developing nation. South Africa hasn't developed.
I agree. What he's saying is correct. It's definitely correct. But at the end of the day, like, yes, per 1,000 views, you're not gonna get paid as much. It's a fact. But typically with the entertainment content, there's a lot more views. You know what I mean? There's a lot more views. So at the end of the day, it kind of makes up for that other half. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes up for itself. Of course, it's probably still not gonna be as much as the business side. But it's not gonna be far off, bro. It's not gonna be that much far off. Definitely if you're getting a lot of views. For like Ghost Shluby, for example. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's getting a lot of views. So like, I understand what he's saying though. I completely agree. but then I just don't agree, but like on where he's going with it, because if you get a lot of views, bro, like you can make a good amount of money. Like, bro, I do that, bro. I do YouTube, so I know what you can make, and I know what you can make on the business side as well, because I've made business content, and like the CPMs are different, sure, definitely, but when it comes to views, bro, like that's what matters. The views matters. The CPMs do matter, of course, but I feel like at the end of the day, like it kind of balances itself out once you get a lot of views on the entertainment side.
to a point where majority of the citizens can afford things at a higher price like European nations. Take Switzerland for example, probably the most expensive country to live in. The standard of living in the Swiss
And the thing is, like, nobody really smart YouTubers are not using YouTube for their only financial means. Like YouTube is just a stepping stone to grow your audience, to grow your personal brand, to make money in other areas. You know what I'm saying? So like Ghost Hubley, for example, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he owns his own shoe thing, and then he probably does Forex and other things like that. Like YouTube is definitely not his only income. And just like a lot of other creators, like we do ads and things like that. I'm just trying to back up my creators. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to give more info on how people can afford the things that they do have. Like I definitely agree with my guy, but yeah, I'm just gonna let him cook. I'm just gonna let him cook. He might get into it. I'm gonna
country
let him
costs
cook.
nearly 2 times more than that of the United States. So now imagine if you have a Swiss-based audience on YouTube. Aren't those people most likely to afford paying for a Netflix subscription after seeing an ad as compared to people here in South Africa? Because honestly, I'm a South African and I'm cheap. So who do you think Netflix will pay more for an ad placement? You with your South African viewers, or someone else with viewers mostly based in Switzerland and Canada? Believe me, YouTubers get paid really good here in South Africa as well. And yes, the bigger you become in terms of average
Because
viewer
I got an SA audience, so I know. Like I know.
count, the more you make. But we as a nation haven't reached the level required to be painting this illusion of being YouTube millionaires and YouTube multimillionaires.
Yeah, nah.
I saw a video by DJ Spoo naming South African YouTube millionaires as stated on the title you see.
Maybe millionaire in rands. Maybe that's what he means, millionaire in rands. But as far as millionaires in dollars, no. Like I've not made $1 million on YouTube. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not happening. But as far as like I said earlier, like it's just a stepping stone for your other brands. Like as far as ad revenue, like doing ad placements in your videos and things like that, I've made a lot of money outside of just YouTube ad revenue. You know what I mean? So
On your screen, this is blatant lies.
and Facebook is where the money's at
content
anyway.
does not require this level of clickbait, and honestly this is kind of heartbreaking because he just gave a whole lot of misleading information with that title. Most of the youth don't know it's clickbait because we
Clickbait.
trust DJ Spoo. We've seen what he did with Mofire, so we trust his business advice. So the youth will believe South African YouTubers earn millions in ad revenue, which is a destructive illusion.
Bro, the internet
and
is
one that
dangerous,
very
bro.
deadly to us as the youth. Content creation and YouTube.
And that's the thing. That's the problem, bro. Like y'all will believe anything. Like if I came next week, bro, y'all wouldn't even know. I'll go run a Corvette, right? Let's just say I run a Corvette, whatever. My favorite car, Corvette C8. Let's say I go rent that mug, post it on my vlog channel. Just bought me a Corvette C8. You know what I'm saying? Straight cash. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would believe it. Y'all would believe it because like. Y'all would believe it. I don't know why y'all would believe it, but y'all would believe it. Like y'all have no other reason why not to believe it. You know what I'm saying? I've built a credible image that y'all would believe that. Like y'all would believe that, which is scary. Like I could literally fake a whole lifestyle and people would believe it. People would believe it, and I just run with it. Like that's what people do, bro. People just build a fake lifestyle and people believe it and they run with it, and then. Once they run with it, you'll get more views from that lifestyle that you're faking. So like you are gonna make money, bro. It's a whole algorithm, bro. It's a whole strategy, bro. I could put y'all on, but
growth
yeah.
is a grind. It's a struggle, and yes, give it a few more years, and YouTubers here in South Africa will also be millionaires. Especially people like Ghost Hubley, if he continues thinking outside the box. So I have a question for all of you. Do you believe your favorite Instagram influencer built a solid long-term income from being an influencer? You see smiles, but behind those cameras you might find depression, pretense, and a desire to live the joy they paint on those illusions. Of course, I'm not talking about anyone in particular.
What is this? The BBW era. Oh, how we
Let's
get
talk
here?
about the Instagram girls with a big bad wave. Yes, that's
Let's
what
talk
I
about
call it.
those.
What I call the Instagram big bad wave started getting very popular here in South Africa sometime around 2018. By 2019, that's when the wave of girls with a big ass started trending through the roof. It's still so bad here in South Africa, so much so that the Instagram algorithm makes it nearly impossible to grow from zero
Bro,
followers.
just give me the natural, bro. Just give me the natural. You know what I'm saying? Like the BBLs is just like it's too much. It's the natural is just fine, my baby. Like you look good. Why you gotta try and like I don't understand it, bro. The internet is just tears people's minds up, bro. Like they feel like they have to go and do these things to be this or be that. Like just be you, my baby. Look natural and be you. Like you look beautiful just how you are. Like you ain't gotta do all these.
Followers unless you have a
But it
big
makes them
butt
feel
or
better
a
than
very
A.
beautiful face.
It makes
For
them
the
feel
first year,
better.
the Instagram big butt revolution really took us by storm. We were literally liking every picture with ass or a pretty face. Look at the Bomb Marseille, for example. She's literally like the African version of Kim Kardashian, but without the infamous tape, of course. 1 million followers.
She
Why?
ain't got no
How?
fake booty.
Instagram in South Africa and YouTube have one thing in common: brand deals. Oh, the lucrative brand deals. Now, I have to admit, this is where influencers really get to shine. During the big bad revolution, brands were throwing money at every girl with a big ass on Instagram because you and I, boys, were drooling over their pages with a desire to get rich through Forex and date some of them or even bag some of them. I know some of you had those ideas and those plans. The illusion of these girls being better or more beautiful than the ones you see every day in your life just because they have thousands.
I'm not gonna hold you. If I was rich off Forex, I wouldn't even want those type of girls. Like those are not even the type of girls I want. Like I don't even think I could have a conversation with them. You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna be worried about the next photo they gonna take, or you know what I'm saying, the next thing they're gonna buy from the like. They're just gonna. I don't know. I just feel like it's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, they're beautiful to look at. You know what I'm saying? I might dabble and dabble. You feel me? But as far as having something serious with someone like that, nah, bro. I just feel like they for fun. They for fun. You know what I mean? That's what it's advertised for me, just for fun.
Of followers was a very huge thing here in South Africa at that time, and I believe even in the rest of the world. It's all an illusion. Successfully painting an illusion seems to be a very lucrative business. For these Instagram influencers, it should be more like fake it till they pay for it. Now tell me, how many girls do you come across while scrolling on your feed that have more than 100,000 followers here right now in South Africa? How many of them
Every
have
one
brand
of them, bro.
endorsements on their feed? Yes, it has become a dog-eat-dog world right now. There are now
Bro.
probably thousands of girls with more than 100k followers, and brands
Easily.
can't pay for all of them. Brands go for the biggest influencers like Bomb, Bianca Costa, just to name a few of them off the top of my head. I swear I've had a huge crush on Bianca Costa for a long time now.
Hey, shoot
Why
your
has the
shot,
Instagram
my guy.
algorithm favored these girls for so long? There is actually a valid reason. Biased, yes, but it's actually valid. The goal for every social media platform is to keep you active on their app for as long as possible. This is why they have algorithms meant to study patterns in your behavior, and why there are rumors of some applications spying on users to steal data and information. Have you noticed on Instagram, if you spend some time watching football content, the next time you reload your feed, it starts showing you a lot more football content, but it shows you the content with a lot of likes because it understands the most viral posts from the topic you have been exploring are more likely to hook your attention and keep you on the platform. Well, here is where the Instagram algorithm became a little bit dark here in South Africa. A while ago on Instagram, if you spent days watching Christian-based stuff or posts by athletes, for example, it would keep suggesting posts by Christian-based creators or posts by athletes. But the moment you view one post, I mean a single post of a girl with a big butt or a pretty face, it instantly shifts your feed and floods it with girls, and oh, of course.
Hey, don't.
girls,
Hey, hold
girls,
on.
and girls.
Don't put my baby girl Spook Clay up in. What's her name? I can't even pronounce her name, but she ain't one of those, my guy. She's not one of them. She's not one of them, my guy. Shout out to Spook Clay. Spo. Spo. I can't pronounce her name, but yeah, you know what I'm saying?
From my understanding, the algorithm is programmed to pick up on anyone
She's
that
not
views
one
a
of
girl.
those.
It knows the nature of a man and then it preys on us. They take advantage of us and do their best to show you the most beautiful girls just because they want you to keep scrolling on the platform for a longer period of time. Believe me or not, TikTok is slowly taking the exact same direction as Instagram. In 2023, you are either massive in following or you have a big following on both Instagram and YouTube. That gives you a lot more appeal. If you want those brand deals, ladies, then take advantage of this platform right here because a dedicated audience smells like big bucks to these big brands. These days, you see less influencers hosting big events. The wave was so big in 2018 and 2019 that it would be very hard to come across an influencer not hosting some form of event on a weekend or another weekend. TikTok also started paying creators. Yes, the payment on TikTok was way less than the money YouTube pays vloggers. Now we are hearing platforms like TikTok and Facebook want to stop paying creators because short form content doesn't attract advertisers. Advertisers are still more attracted to long form content because viewers are dedicated and focused when watching long form videos on YouTube. TikTok has a secret payment system that not many people actually know about. When you are a big creator, there will come a time when big record labels will use these creators to engineer hype behind songs. So believe me,
that was my favorite, bro. That was my
when I say the top of the TikTok influencers pyramid will be eating really good because such deals with record labels can be very lucrative. Take YouTubers like No Life Shake and DJ Ghost, for example. They always show evidence of major record labels contacting them to react to new songs or new artists in order to generate hype behind those songs. Heck, look at the Kardashians, for example. That clan used content creation to spearhead their beauty and fashion empire. Where would the Kardashians be without their Instagram followers? They literally earned billions off their hold on Instagram. Now look at the hype they generate every time they post something on Instagram. Kylie Jenner literally gave massive traction to Travis Scott when he released his Astroworld album. Because of her posting this album, Travis went from being a platinum selling artist to hitting 3 times platinum with that album and getting a Grammy nomination on top of that. People will not admit it, but we all know Kylie Jenner's social media support is what gave Travis that massive boost. Cristiano Ronaldo, a massive walking cloud machine. This man can post a picture right now on Instagram and casually get 3 million likes in a matter of hours. Oh yes, being an influencer is very, very lucrative.
He's the
It's a
most
very
followed
lucrative
person, ain't he?
business. But I'm here to bring you the truth. You have to be
2 million for per post. Come on now, I'm posting 5 times a day.
willing to put in the time, produce a standard in your content that sets you apart from the rest.
I'm posting 5 times a day. If
Now we
I'm
are hearing
him.
platforms like
You know what I'm saying? Look, man, comment down below y'all thoughts on this whole YouTuber and influencer culture thing. This has been a topic recently that we've been reacting to on the channel. I want to know y'all thoughts again on this one. But yeah, man, comment down below other videos I should react to on the channel. I hope you guys enjoy my reaction commentary. Smash the like, subscribe, stay in a minute.